Hi, I'm Taylor.
And I'm Ryan.
And welcome back to the tailgate.
Tailgate!
Yes, and today right now on our smoker, which is behind Ryan, right over here.
I'll be the Vanna White.
Yes, we have a quartered leg of lamb on here, like kind of a small, it's 8.5 pounds. Is it small?
It's like a lamb, it's like a pork butt.
As far as
like
lamb,
a small pork butt.
yeah, as far as lamb is concerned, it's small.
It's a lamb butt. It's a leg of lamb. It's not like the whole leg. We've done that
not
before.
The whole leg.
It's the rump portion of the shoulder portion. I think it's more rumpy than shoulder.
So we haven't checked on it on the smoker since we last left you guys.
We have not opened this. We will not open this until this 104 at the top says 130.
Yeah, and so what we did with that was we had a ton of black garlic paste and we mixed it with so many herbs. There was parsley and oregano and thyme.
Fresh parsley, fresh oregano, fresh thyme, fresh tarragon.
Black garlic.
Black garlic, not fresh garlic.
Lemon juice.
Fermented garlic. Lemon juice, lemon zest.
Hey, Ryan, black garlic is not fermented.
Aged garlic.
Correct. It is not fermented. It is aged. Correct, but people like to call it aged. So we have
like to call it fermented.
People like to call it fermented, but it's aged. It's not fermented. That's not what fermented is. So it is aged. And so that's on the smoker. We have not touched that until now. But for now, we have these drinks that we made with the tzatziki juice that we were making. So we have tzatziki made. What we also need for our meal is some squash. Some zucchini and squash that we're going to put on the grill, because after this comes off the smoker, we're going to turn it full grill motion. So
we're going to rip the band. I call it ripping the band-aid. We're going to rip the band-aid off this sucker.
Yes.
And you'll see what I mean about that if you hang around here. 104 degrees. We're not too far from our 130 pulling point for the meat. So we're going to pull this lamb shoulder at 130 degrees, and then we're going to let it rest for a second while we take the grill and we get the heat up on it, put the rack back on. Then we're going to reverse sear it, and we're aiming for a finish temp of under 145, up to, but probably under 145, because we want our lamb. I don't know if it was a ram or a lamb. It's whatever they stuck in the package and sold to us. But we want it to be done at medium rare.
Yes.
You don't want your lamb over medium rare. Then we're going to grill up some veggies. You can want your
lamb medium rare. That's a personal preference. But we're going for mid rare here.
We're going for mid rare here. And then we're going to grill up some veggies, chop up our lamb, and we're going to cram it in some pitas that we also heat up on the grill. And slather them with tzatziki.
And we got our meal.
And we have a meal.
We also got to do a Greek salad.
Greek salad, and I got another thing that I'm going to do too with some corn.
We'll figure it out. So let's get started. So should we check on the lamb?
No, we shouldn't. We should not open that thing.
What temperature?
Until it's done. It's 106. We're climbing.
106. We are climbing.
Probably about 1 degree per minute. So
okay. So in the meantime, holy crap, this sun is in our eyes. So we're going to be doing a lot of squinting, guys. But it is beautiful out, so we are squinting a ton.
We are squinting a ton, but there's a slight breeze. It's beautiful out. It's probably like 78 degrees out here. It's just really nice.
Yes.
And we're rocking our tie-dye ensemble.
Yes, because while tomorrow is Easter and all that, April 22nd though is the world's most celebrated holiday.
It is.
Yeah, Earth Day, which is also our anniversary, our wedding anniversary, and our getting together anniversary. So it's 13 years we've been together. So we're also celebrating that. Ooh, I am
married for 8.
Married 8.
Together 13.
Yeah, and we like to do a cool thing where when we get each other wedding gifts, we like to do like the traditional modern kind of thing, like those kind of things. So it's like we have, we're Christmas and birthdays and stuff to be creative, but with those, we like to go in those strategic things.
We're trad gifters. I don't know if that exists, but it does, because we do.
So, are we gonna get the squash prepared first, or are we gonna do the salad first?
Yeah, I think we're gonna let's go
it's
ahead.
right in front of us.
Let's go ahead and slice up our veggies and get them in their
all you, babe.
Let's go ahead and slice up our veggies and get them into their grilly form. And then.
Oh yeah, but like.
What?
How are we? Are we slicing?
I think we slice them quartered lengthwise and then grill them like that so that they don't fall through the grill, and then we can.
Okay. I like where you're going here.
That's where I'm going here. Do you have a thing that I can deposit those into?
I'll get you.
So these squash and zucchini are abundant right now at the grocery stores, so abundant and cheap.
You can throw those in here.
I'm chopping the butts off of them.
Okay.
Because I don't know, but I suspect that like cucumbers, they have an enzyme on the butt end of them that causes them to get soft. And if they're laying around in your garden, spread seed. But if not, just be soft and mushy for you. And I don't want any of that enzyme messing up our good time. Maybe we should
enzyme ruining the good time. No enzyme ruining the good time. No enzyme ruining.
Okay. Should we quarter them or half them?
You're the one grilling. But I like the quarter for the whole, like, getting the grill marks everywhere.
Yeah, and there's.
But I like the half for the simplicity.
I like the half.
But I also like the half for simplicity because we can also, like, do the score, like, we can slice them, like, crossword slice them like that. We can't do that with quarters.
I don't know, but also in our pita, they gotta fit in our pita.
Yeah, and then we can slice them thinly from there. Then we can
quarter them, but then like a quarter of them or half of them, if they're quartered, then the half of them isn't grill marked.
What do you want?
I don't know. Let's try. I really don't know what I want, and that is pretty much the constant state that I live in. No, we're gonna quarter them.
Yeah, we're quartering them.
I like the quarter because
we can get those grill marks. And then also, I like the little indentions that we do here.
To let us know where to cut them?
That?
Are you wanting to cut them? Okay.
Well, that also, I want places for sauce to fill up.
Yeah, you do. And when you've been together 13 years, you just let...
You know your wife likes sauce.
Yeah, you let the other one tell you what to do. And show you, because that's what just happened here, guys.
Yeah. Sean said, we can't have Easter, last day of Passover, 420, and Earth Day within 48
And Bicycle
hours.
Day. Don't forget
about Bicycle Day.
Yep.
Bicycle
Today
Day.
is
Look
Bicycle
it up.
Day.
Bicycle Day.
Yeah, look it up. We're not going to explain that one, but that's the day.
Yeah, we don't need a community guidelines violation here, but Bicycle Day.
We don't need a community gathering.
We don't need to join together in hands.
Yeah, no.
We don't need to hold hands.
No.
Love sun-dried tomatoes. Also love the oil it gives me. Mama T is in the house. She is
Mama T.
Yeah, she is on FoodTokTV Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central. I always get the times wrong. I am terrible at that. I should not be terrible at that because I manage FoodTokTV. But right. 6 p.m. Central. No, I accidentally put forward because it's for her time because she's on the Pacific Coast since she's in Oregon. And so, like, for a long time, people thought she was on at 4 because time zones don't make sense.
Do you have a large stainless steel bowl that I could throw these in so we can toss them with some herbs and spices?
Taylor, do you have equipment? Bitch. Yes, I do.
Think you do.
using gear rather than the word I used.
Right, yeah.
I know, right? I'm so rude.
A little bit.
Oh my gosh, I am in somebody else's life. Oh, I just saw us kissing. Hello. I am watching the comments from here, so if you have any questions, comments, concerns, we are here hanging out with you guys right now. You're just scoring it. He quartered the zucchini and the squash. Scoring it.
I'm trying to score here today, guys.
Anniversary weekend, y'all.
Trying to score.
Trying to score.
Gotta get some of this stuff out of my way.
I'm gonna cut up some of these sun-dried tomatoes from the sun-dried tomato oil. I think it needs to be part of everything.
Let's see, where is our grill? I don't know. Did somebody ask what the temperatures were? I don't think so. But
Nobody asked.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Nobody cares what our temperatures
The
are.
grill is setting at 247 degrees right now, and our lamb rump is at 112 degrees. So we're getting closer to that 130 mark where we're gonna pull it off. Oh, what'd you put in there?
The sun-dried tomato oil.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, then I'm gonna. Oh, that's not the already opened one.
It's okay. You can use that one. That's fine.
All right.
It doesn't matter. Whichever one you want.
It's my pleasure
We get
to do whatever I want.
We get to do whatever we want. Just like you do. You also get to do whatever you want. And we encourage it. Because that's when we have the most fun.
The music was insane for the oil point, by the way.
Did it work?
I think
Work
so.
like that? Hold on. I got more.
What else are we throwing?
Drinking and tossing. I think we need some salt.
Little red wine vinegar, you think? No. Because it's for the Greek vinaigrette for later.
Yeah. No red wine. I'm gonna put a little bit of our Celtic sea salt here.
It's like, y'all, if you do not cut it all the way through, just enough to like where we grill it, we'll be able to know where it sections off, but it's gonna suck in all the marinade of whatever we're putting in here.
It totally is. And then when we hit it with some freshly ground flat peppercorn.
Yeah. You want some lemon in there? Or... What do you think about lemon?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
I'm going to throw in our spent lemon syrup.
And then I'm going to go in some paprika.
Husband is out here with the spices. I want everyone to see what you look like.
All right.
When you came out here with the spices.
You want me to put them back in my hand?
Yeah.
Where's the other ones?
But he came out here.
Well, holding, our other things too. So we hit him with a little bit of cayenne. And I'm going to let Taylor hit him with a little bit of paprika, a little bit of garlic.
And this is a roasted garlic powder, not just a regular garlic powder, which I love regular garlic powder too, but like this roasted garlic powder. Whew. And the wind just kind of like stopped. Paprika. Huh? I do not. doing? Hold on.
We have dried oregano or freeze-dried, but I'm gonna leave that out here. But I prefer the freeze-dried.
Freeze-dried tastes better than regular. Don't ask us why.
Sprinkle a little bit of that. I think that'll be good.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I want to do it. Ah! Apparently I'm not very good at it. I lost one. I lost the zucchini. Alright, so.
How far is it lost?
On the ground. Down.
Yeah, no, that's gone.
It's lost, yeah. So we're going to do one more toss. Hopefully not lose it. Alright, that's it. This is as much as I'm going to toss. I don't want to lose another one. I feel like I'll, you know. I think I lost two. Yeah. Anyways. These are going to go on the grill once we sear the lamb. So we'll set these aside. Don't
do it?
Don't do it. They're not aligned. That's how I lost it. Like, the last toss, everything was like aligned perfectly. So they flipped and formed.
Okay.
But now they're kind of right there, and that's how you get an errant.
I will take the bowl and I won't toss it.
I don't trust it.
No, you're correct. I was
She's about to toss. Like, she's gonna toss it in my face.
Really was.
She's gonna toss it around in my face.
In his face.
Alright, so we're gonna keep that over there. We just have one less zucchini, and I have a little bit of dirtiness on my shorts.
Per usual. It's fine.
So that was 3 things.
Wash.
Did you toss it?
No.
You
don't trust your wife?
No.
Of 13 years?
Absolutely not. I've known you for 13 years. How could I?
Yeah, all of it is fair. I did totally toss it, but I did a great job and I didn't lose a single one.
That's great.
Yeah, dumb bitch.
So it's our grill is at 100. Our grill is at 245 degrees, and the leg of lamb rump roast thingy is at 117. Would you like to tell them what we did for the leg of lamb? What did we do to it?
Okay. Oh.
First.
We use black garlic.
But first, before we did all that.
The dry brine.
Yep.
Yes, we dry brine the leg of lamb, and what happens when you dry brine any type of meat? If you have 24 hours in advance to think about a piece of meat and how you want to treat it, you treat it with respect. You dry brine. If you have 24 hours in advance, you dry brine it. So that's what we did. Sprinkled just enough salt. The difference is different based on your resources. Some people say half a teaspoon per pound. Some say 1 teaspoon per pound. I measured 1 teaspoon per pound of salt when I dry brined it, but I didn't expect to use all of it. And I didn't use all of it. And so basically we salted the outside, and then it was set on a cooling rack inside of a refrigerator, and it was there for 24 hours.
So you want a rack underneath it.
Yeah, because
airflow underneath.
Yeah, the airflow underneath is super important.
And speaking of pans, I need to run and go get a pan to take this off because we're at 118 and climbing, so we're almost at our 130 full kill. And I gotta get some Jordan. So I think what you could do
I'm cleaning the
that.
deck. The lemon. That doesn't work. Is it time to pull the lamb off?
No.
Okay, so do we need to make what?
I just explained that. It's at 119 degrees. We have 11 more degrees to go.
So, are we making the vinaigrette now? You want to make the vinaigrette now?
Yeah, we should probably make the vinaigrette. We have chopped up some veggies to grill over there. I would like to grill some tomatoes too. But I think I'm just gonna, I don't think I'm gonna pre-chop them. I think I'm just gonna chop them in half right before I put them on the grill so they don't get too juicy and stuff. You know, chop them, salt them, oil them, like right before they go on.
Correct.
So, let's not mess with those too much.
Correct.
I think the vinaigrette. And for our quinoa leafy salad, we're gonna make a Greek vinaigrette. Do you have one that is bigger?
Hold on.
Still rocking 119. I don't know if you folks can see the numbers on that. That's the one. That's the one I want. I don't know why I need such a large jar for this. Oh yeah, because it's Greek vinaigrette and we're going to be adding some feta to it.
Oh, I gotta add. Feta, go ahead and start.
Go ahead with the feta. Alright, so we'll go ahead and add some olive oil.
You want the old feta or the new feta for that
one? The old feta. The older feta. I think.
I think so.
Okay.
Because basically the point of this dressing is we're trying to disintegrate this little bit of feta we have left into it.
I like to kind of go half and half on my vinaigrettes as a basis, as a starting point, and then if I decide they need more of another thing, I've always got a starting point to refer to. If I think that they need a little bit more vinegar, then we can do it. If I think that they need a little bit more oil, we can do it. But 50-50 is a great starting point for me. There's a lot of people that feel differently about this, and so this is just the way I do it. So, but in our jar that we're going to be shaking this up in, no matter the mix that you go, you can always kind of look at the two and see where they separate and eyeball it and know that you've got whatever kind of mixture you want. I'm using the lines on the jar.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid 50-50.
Yeah, so I use one line, however much that is, I don't know, of oil, and I use another line of...
Are you just checking this whole thing in?
No, man. We need it crumbled. Maybe that's a good job for your whisk. To break it up.
No.
No? It needs to be fine. It needs to be kind of, like, it needs to be crumbled. So you can crumble it in there if you want. And then we're also...
It's going to crumble more when we shake it.
Yeah.
And so we got to add oregano and stuff to it too.
And I said 50-50 oil or acid, but we're also going to add a little bit of lemon juice, but mainly the purpose that we want this for is the lemon zest. We want to infuse our vinaigrette with some lemon flavor, and zest is the best way to do that.
Zest is the best.
And this is like, what, the third lemon I've zested today?
Yeah.
We've been zesting today. We've been on our zest behavior. Nice chevy snack.
We have more feta. This is just for this dressing.
Yeah.
These are old feta for the dressing.
Yeah. We're totally fed up.
Fed up with this.
Fed up with this cheese. And so I've got my nice little collection of lemon zest here. It's gonna go in there. I'm gonna roll my lemon a little bit. These are seedless lemons too, by the way, so I don't need to do the whole get lemon juice all my fingers thing. I just need to chop them in half. I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of lemon juice, and I might add some more olive oil to counterbalance that if I'm going true 50-50 here. We have some oregano.
Freeze-dried oregano. It works better than dressing than it would with our...
Yeah, we also have fresh oregano and stuff too, but whatever. We're going to go easy today.
We'll salt and pepper this after.
Feta? Wait. I think we're missing something.
No.
Salt, pepper.
Let me know when you think of it.
Mustard. Mustard!
Mustard! And the mustard potatoes actually came from the back of our refrigerator from when I made a mustard from scratch. That's a black garlic mustard. But the thing is with this is that like a Dijon or any sort of like good mustard with a back note will suffice.
You probably want to use a Dijon. And we're
mustard
using the
is
mustard,
such a great binding ingredient.
Binding and a multiplication. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about mustard while there's a mustard queen. Right?
Yeah, I'm literally the mustard queen, but he's over here being like, oh, here's the thing about mustard and dressings. No,
Yeah,
no.
that was right, though.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely correct, and I forgot the mustard. But there's a part of yellow mustard, specifically it's yellow mustard, that as it germinates, it releases. When any seed germinates, it kind of becomes slimy because it's kind of starting to like, you know, create a new plant. That's what it's working on. But when mustard germinates, that's what creates like a mucilage that is a really great combiner. That is why people put mustard in mayonnaise. That is the entire reason why, is because of the mucilage. 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 That is a fantastic Greek vinaigrette. Holy crap. Nice to see you here, and Marie Lynn is in here, another one of my favorites. Fran Diego is in here. Green Lady 85, hello, good afternoon, nice to have you here. Thank you so much for y'all being here today. We are just finishing up this smoked leg of lamb. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. He's gonna bring it out. We have these beautiful zucchini and squash that we have seasoned with Ryan. Sorry, I'm waiting for him to get his opinion on this, but we also season this. That way it's gonna fit inside of our lamb pitas today. We're not allowed to open the smoker until Ryan opens the smoker. I'm gonna put this back in.
Where are we at? Oh man, 124 degrees.
Oh.
So we're 6 degrees away from pulling this sucker. I do need to go and get the grill charge though.
Oh.
Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. This is like a perfect Greek vinaigrette.
Ah, it's going to go so well on top of our field green salad.
And quinoa.
And quinoa. We do have quinoa that we already cooked.
Field greens inside. We're going to take the quinoa and everything, we're going to toss it all up in a bowl with the veggies, and then we're going to put it over field greens off of that.
Good job.
124 degrees, our lamb.
So how much time do we have until we have our lamb?
We have 6 degrees worth of time.
So I think at this point...
I can't tell you time, but I can tell you degrees of the 125, so we have 5 more degrees to go.
Cool.
And if you're familiar with degrees and time, then we're working with
maybe
about
teach us
5
something,
degrees
okay?
worth of time. Time isn't actually real, people, but this pineapple is. And I think you should work on something to put inside of it.
Yeah, you have your tool. Oh no, I have your tool.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go get the spatulas and stuff to get this thing off.
Okay, so basically, we talked earlier, and so much of the conversation on the internet is about girl math, right? Like, if I can get here from there, and yeah, I spend $20 on McNuggets, then I save myself money and time. That's kind of what girl math is, but this is boy math. This is boy math that we're dealing with, because he felt so proud of the fact that he bought this pineapple on sale for $1.49. And so in turn, he spent $40 on rum. Because the pineapple was so cheap, he had to. He had to. So he had to.
Well,
So we're going to be
perfect
working on a
excuse to buy a
painkiller.
bunch of rum.
So we're going to be working on a painkiller cocktail as well.
Boy math is excuses to buy food.
The boy math is excuses. You're correct. Oh, if you're having a hard time hearing over the music, we're going to turn it down. Maybe that was too low.
That was, yeah.
Overcorrected. If the music is okay now, let us know. I don't want to scream over the music, and also I don't want you guys to not hear us over the music. Alright. So you have to chop this, and you have to use
I have to do it? I thought you were doing this.
I don't
I have to do
like
it.
the tool,
Everything.
but like this is a
You don't
requirement
like the
for you.
tool? I thought you did.
I like it because it's your requirement. So basically the thing is, we don't like tools in our house that only have one use,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we're
But
kinda
this is
like-
the one thing where it's like, yes.
Yeah. But it works so well, and it makes boozy pineapples possible easily. But yeah, I do need a bowl though to put my scoopings out in.
Oh, that was not the bowl. I was thinking, okay.
So I just run this thing down in here. I like to kind of feel the sides of it. Make sure I don't go through the bottom, because it doesn't matter if you're going through the bottom if you're only harvesting, like, the inner pineapple parts. But it matters if you go through the bottom if you're trying to use this as a booze container. So, which we are absolutely trying to do. So I'll feel the part where it's kind of fleshy here. And go down. Feel it. Let's turn it around a little bit. Actually, I do love to do this whole activity in a bowl, because some of the juices are going to spill out. And we're going to strain those juices and also use them in our cocktail.
Also, we can only hear the music that we experience, so if you're having a hard time hearing us over the music, we'll change it.
Yeah, we apologize for the loud music.
Ah!
I think we can probably get more than this, but that's okay. That's alright. This is a good start. So we need another bowl. Luckily, our dishwasher is empty right now. There you go. I mean, I don't know. If there was an ever like one tool wonder, this thing has got to be it. I need that pineapple bowl, babe. Oh, I love that. Yeah. There we go. Got a little bit more. I'm just being very careful not to puncture the bottom of this thing. I think I'm cool with this. I'm good with this amount of pineapple, and I'm good with this amount of container. So I'm going to take my long chef knife and I'm going to go down in there. I'm going to cut two angular cuts, two angular biased cuts here, and take that core out of it. Actually, 4 angular biased cuts. And I'm going to take this core out of it. So there's the core of your pineapple. Would you like to dispose of that for me? Or maybe we could use it in something. I don't know. I don't have anything in mind to use it for. Alright, so now we got this whole pineapple. And this is medium. Like, there's still viable pineapple here, but we're using this as a drink container. So, let's not be misunderstood about our intent with this pineapple. It was $1.49. And we also have our pineapple that we've harvested. The juices from the pineapple remain inside here, and we're going to use those juices to build upon our drink. Taylor is going to do the drink part. And our lamb is at 128 degrees, so we're watching it closely. I have 2 degrees to go. Maybe 1.5. I don't know how degrees work.
Degrees are hard.
Degrees are hard. I'm going to take this inside and wash my hands because they're sticky. And I don't
want so I'm going to use some dark rum. Is the light rum in there? I got it. Dark rum and light rum. And we're gonna need about 1 ounce of this coconut cream of coconut. This is something that you can get at your grocery store. And measure out. I'm gonna eyeball it. And then another big part of the painkiller, other than the pineapple juice, the coconut cream, the rum, we also gotta have a little bit of orange. We have this fresh orange. Ryan, I need you to stand behind the pineapple while I go add ice before I come back to shake it.
We're at 129. We're watching that lamb like a hawk. But I don't think a hawk could actually pick up a lamb. Maybe it depends on how small it is. I'm not sure. But I'm watching it like a hawk nonetheless. 130. Boom. There we go.
There we go. Oh, we're pulling it?
We're doing it. So,
it's already done?
Yeah, it's at 130, so we're going to pull it off at 130.
We're going to
build this
That's
grill.
the important thing.
Right now it's just, oh my God.
Hold on, guys.
I don't know what to say. It's so beautiful. Look at this. Look at this thing. Wow.
There we go.
Wow. I'm very happy with it. This is 130 degrees. So we're going to take this thing and pull it off. And we're going to let it rest a little bit while I rip the Band-Aid off this sucker. And, oh man, this thing looks good. I don't even know if I should be reverse searing this, but we're gonna. Alright, Taylor, will you slide that pan up under me here? Hold up. Easy. I don't care what degrees the grill are anymore, so I can take that off. And we're just going to keep our little temp thermometer inside the lamb here. Let's put it on our little plate. And there we go. That's pretty. Babe.
Dude.
Look at this. Dry brined lamb, leg of lamb, rump of lamb, ass of lamb. I don't know what we call it.
Your mom's lamb.
Mom's lamb. So now, what I say by what we mean by taking the grill and turning it into a taking the smoker and turning it into a grill, I'm going to take my temp probe out because we don't need that no more. We know it's going to be hot, and that's really all that matters. Will you bring me the grill gloves? The grill gloves.
Okay.
Thank you, dear. Alright, so I'm going to take my rack off here. Set it aside. I'm going to use my finger protectors here to take my lava stone. Take my lava stone off of this grill here, and I'm going to set it on the concrete where I'm not going to inadvertently step on it. And now we have a nice fire inside. Like you see, and you can really see here, like once you open up that smoker, man, just how fast the flames can start licking up. Like this is insane. So the flames are very controlled. The vents open minimally, and we had a smoker, and now the flames are going insane, and we got a grill. So we're going to take this grill and we're going to use it to reverse sear our lamb. And after that's all done, we're going to use it to grill our veggies and stuff. So look at that, babe. Look at how fast we've... and that's what I call ripping the Band-Aid off. Like when you go from smoker to like full-on sear here. Like you saw how fast things can get out of hand. So we're going to let these coals kind of do their thing over here. I have my squash and zucchini. We're also going to stick those on here. I'm going to let this fire burn off some of the lamb fat and everything. There's not a lot of fat in here. Lamb is a very lean meat. And that's why we're trying not to get too much on the temperature of it. The internal temp of this thing is sitting at 134, so we're like a degree away from rare. And we're just going to continue to let this rest a second while our flames are burning off everything from the grill grate. Once all that kind of dies down a little bit and our grill, you know, like this thing is hot. It's like super hot. Once that happens, we're gonna reverse sear this, and then it's on. It's go time. Like it's go time, baby. We're putting our veggies on here, and then we're gonna be putting probably anything else that we can find on here. Do we have some more things to prep? I don't know.
The salad prep now.
Oh yeah, the salad. Yeah, we got the salad going. We're just kind of waiting on our grill here. That's all we can do. Just wait patiently. So we reached 135. We're at rare temp on this leg of lamb rumpy roast that we got here. It's looking beautiful. Oh, and I think Taylor is inside concocting our pineapple cocktail right now, so that's gonna be fun. All right, so our flames have pretty much died down. I have this one that you're not supposed to use on a high heat thing, but I'm gonna use it really quickly just to knock anything off of it. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And then we're going to wrangle this lamb up on here. I'm gonna go ahead and sear the bottom first because, man, look at that. And so we left our fat cap on the bottom of this beautiful hunk of meat, and it's so good. So we're just gonna give it a little bit of sear time. We'll give it a little quarter turn here. Taylor's going to take some pictures of it here on the grill because, I mean, I think it's a great idea.
Oh, I was taking video. Y'all, look at this.
We can watch our internal temp here. It's 136. That's why we're leaving the temp probe in it as we reverse sear it. You know, this would have probably have done well had we just smoked it through and not reverse seared it, but we've already committed to the reverse sear, so here we are. Sear we are. We're serious about what we're, yeah, seriously. Have you cooked my lamb? Oh man, I'm loving this. Okay, so now we're just gonna go like up on its side a little bit. Oh yeah, yep, we got some good parts over there. Oh, try not to disturb that beautiful crust that we did. That the dry brine on this really helps to build this nice exterior crust. So like if you're wondering like why did my lamb look so weird and gray and soggy, it's probably because you didn't dry brine it. But we did. So that's how we do it around here, folks. Hit that top with it, and I'm going to give it a little quarter turn here now because this grill has really come up to temp quickly. We're going to be searing it on as many sides as we possibly can before it hits 140 degrees. When it comes at 140 degrees, we're going to pull it because we're going for a target temp of 145, finish temp of 145 degrees. Back a little bit here over the hot spot. And yeah, let that puppy sear a little bit more.
Ryan, what's on the grill?
What's on the grill is a leg of lamb. Leg of lamb, rump roast. That's what's happening right now. We smoked it. We smoked it at 225 to like 240 degrees. We smoked it up to an internal temp of 130. We pulled it. We ripped the band-aid off of this smoker here, is all I like to say. And now we're almost there. So we're at 139. I don't want to cook this thing over 140 on the sear. Woo! I just had, man, all right. I just had some of those meat juices from the tongs drip on my bare foot, and that was kind of fun. So we're going to sear the sides of it here. We're just doing a reverse sear. We smoked it up to that temperature. Going to do a reverse sear. We do not want this thing to go over 145. We're at 138 degrees right now, and with carryover cooking, we can expect probably around 5 degrees of temperature rise for this. We don't want to go over 145 because we don't want our lamb any more than mid-rare. We don't. I'd say you probably don't either, because it just kind of gets kind of tough. Like, lamb doesn't have a lot of fat inside of it, and so it's best done at under medium well or under. Oh, look at that. Yeah. All right, so we're just like bobbing around here. The one caveat of using the temp thermometer while we reverse seared is that we can't get this whole end over here, and we don't even really care because this is going to be delicious. Nobody cares. And I'm at 139 degrees. That's right where I want to be. Oh, 138. We bobbed down a little bit, and we're trying we're trying to get it over here and reverse sear it a little bit without squeezing the juices out of it. Tilt it up a little bit. Let's get some fire over here. And actually, I think it's pretty much ready to pull. So it's at 139. I'm going to go ahead and pull it. And here we go. Man, it's crusty. We did a black garlic rub paste on the outside of it in our previous show. Man, that's perfect. We're going to let my grill stabilize here for a second before I go on to grilling my other veggies. I got these squash and zucchini. They're beautiful, and I'm going to grill them. And then I also have some tomatoes that I'm going to throw in here. I have some corn too, because I'm going to do a fun thing with grilled corn, I think. It might be fun. I don't know. It seems fun to me. But man, look at that. That's great. Yes, my spatulas are, these particular ones, a little bit worn out. It's okay. I have other ones, but I couldn't find them. Bits off of our grill grate. Man, love it. And kind of a rule of thumb for like how hot is your grill is like how long can you hold your hand over it. Holy crap, about that long. And then it doesn't really tell you numbers, but numbers don't really matter. Ooh. So we're dealing with a hot grill here, and that's great because we have our squash and zucchini slices that we sliced all up, and we're just gonna dump them on this thing. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. And I'll rearrange them a little bit. We're just gonna let them fall where they may naturally, and kind of just get them over there with a little bit of separation between them. Man, and that is nice. I like to get them as, I aim to get them kind of as parallel to the, or as perpendicular, I'm sorry, perpendicular to the grill grate as I possibly can. That one's going to be parallel, and that one's going to be parallel. And you know what? I like it. So I'm gonna save my bowl because there was like no raw meats or any kind of thing in here that could spoil or all that. So I'm gonna put my boiled bowl to the side with that marinade like coating in it. I'm gonna grill these suckers up, and they're gonna get tossed over here back into this bad boy where they can go back to their home and they can just hang out in all these lovely juices that we provided for them. What kind of lovely juices did we provide for them, Taylor? For the squash and zucchini?
It was the sun-dried tomato.
Oh yeah, we did sun-dried tomato oil. We did some oregano in there. I think we put a little cayenne, a little bit of garlic powder in it. A little bit of lemon zest and juice, I think, went in there. Some good stuff went in there though. A little bit of black pepper. I hit them with a little bit more black pepper. Why not? So these are full strips of squash and zucchini. They've been quartered. We did put some slits in them. If you were here with us earlier, you saw that. But if you weren't, then you have no clue. So yeah, we did put some slits in them. Ideally, these things are going to get grilled up in their lengthwise form so that they don't fall through the grill and we don't have to use a weird wonky grill rack to hold them. And then we're going to chop them up kind of along the slits that we created in them. So these things are all grilling up over here. Our lamb rump is setting at 141 degrees internal temp, and we're really hoping that this number doesn't climb over 145. If it just set at 141, I'd be happy. Like, I'd just be so elated. The end game here is to chop up the veggies that we're going to be grilling. We have more veggies coming, and chop up the lamb into some cubes, throw them into some pitas that we're going to throw on this grill. And we made a tzatziki earlier, and we're going to throw all that together and eat it because it seems like a good idea to me. Let's see what they're looking like over here. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll flip them. Let's flip them. Flip them, and we're gonna go around here so we can keep track of what we're doing. Oh, that one looks really good. This is a little shorty over here. I like it. I like to flip them in the same direction so that I don't have to do too much thinking, because I don't really like thinking. It sucks, man. Here we go. We're gonna go on the back of that one. So while they're not all like organized out perfectly, like you can still go around in a circle. Oh man, look at that one. That one's good. That's got some good grill marks there. Going for grill marks. We're just gonna turn these clockwise. I think that's clockwise. I don't know. I don't know much about time, so I don't know how much about like clocks I actually know. So here we go, and then there's that one, and then there's that one, and so boom. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna let them over here sear up on their other third, and then we'll do it again for a third time. So I got 142 degrees internal on the lamb, and you can see the myoglobin over here kind of leaching out of it. Like, look at those beautiful lammy juices. Oh man, what are we gonna do with that? Oh, right, I'm gonna try to keep it away from my meat thermometer. Maybe I should just take the whole meat thermometer out of here. But it didn't touch the bottom. We're good. Here, I'm gonna hang it. I was trying to like keep it over here available to you to see. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's kind of bright out here. No, I'm just gonna hang it here. Whatever. There we go. 142. We're gonna let these sear up for just a moment, and we will return and give them their third or second and final flip. it looks like we should probably turn these a little bit. Go ahead and turn that to the other side. These are cut in, ooh, oh yeah, there you go. Some of that, peeling away from that one. Put that dude on his back. Man, oh, babe, I like the slits. That sucker on his other side there. The other side. Yeah, no, the slits really help. Like, we cut slits into all of these, and you can see that that is where that heat is wanting to gravitate. And I really like that. I think that's very fun. Take that one and turn them over. And we might give them another turn, just to like some of these that are like, you know, on their backs over here. Not really trying to move them around the grill too much. That one's gonna go on their back. And then that one's already just flipped. So here, over here, and here. And we're just looking for grilled veggies. I mean, it's very simple. We've taken our smoker here, oh, and our lamb is sitting at 143 degrees internal. In the thickest part, not near a bone. I suspect that it might rise another degree or two. We want no more than 145 degrees on this lamb, in this lamb. And 143 would be cool with me. If it just stopped over here at 143, that's less done. Less done is fine with me. You know, your experience may differ, but I'll always go less done. But man, the myoglobin that has leaked out of this is beautiful. Lamb is kind of, it's a little bit gamey, you know, so it's gonna have a little bit of gamey flavor. But we did do a dry brine. I've not dry brined a lamb before, so this is the first time doing that. And I'm kind of excited to see how the dry brine affects the lamb flavor. I want to see, does it intensify the gaminess, or does it kind of take away from the gaminess? Because like for me, like the gaminess, it's kind of like licking a sweaty armpit, if you've ever done that. You'd know what I mean. I don't like goat cheese because of the gaminess of goat cheese. So like the gaminess flavor I don't like, but I love lamb. It's such a good succulent meat. But I also kind of do like the gaminess. So it's like a love-hate type thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn around one more time. Get these on their backs, because some of these backs don't look seared to me, and I think they could do with a little bit more sear. That one, you could probably move it to the inside to get it a little bit more happy with its environment. There we go. That one probably needs to be turned around a little bit. This is where we start turning them around a little bit and kind of figuring out, yeah, that one. Also good there. And then we're going to take this one over here and we're going to put it on their back. Man, these are great. I'm happy with the way that these turned out. So as these finish up, I'm going to take you back over here to our chopping block. I think we got a shot of it. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up our tomatoes, because I do want to grill up some tomatoes. We got some vine ripe ones. They've been hanging out for a day or so. Spin them on off of there. I'm just going to take these guys and I'm going to cut them into quarters. So we definitely want some of this tomato goodness to be all nice and grilled up. So I'm just going to put these into quarters because anything less or anything more is they're going to fall through the grill, and tomatoes don't do too great on the grill anyway, so we're going to try to find a way to grill up all of these tomatoes. By the way, we've hit 144 degrees over here on our lamb. So if you're just coming in, we did a lamb, we smoked it up to 130 degrees, we took that off, we ripped the band-aid off of this puppy, turned the smoker into a grill, and now we're grilling up some veggies. So that's pretty fun. I think it's time to go ahead and take off all of these veggies. I think they've done as much grilling as they need to do. And I'm just going to put them back in the bowl that they came from. This is the bowl that I dumped them out on the grill on. It still has all the spices and everything inside of it. We're good. There was no like raw meats or anything questionable in here, so we're just going to toss them in there. And the end game idea is to take these guys and stuff them into pitas with chunks of our lamb that we've chopped up. That's kind of what we're going for. Man, I love that. Get my little spin up in those pieces. Woo. Give them a little toss. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So there's our sexy grilled veggies. We're going to let these cool off just a little bit. I'm going to stick them over here, off to the side. And now I'm focused on my tomatoes, but you'll have to forgive me because I'm going to have to go inside and I'm going to have to get a bowl and do something to oil these puppies up. Hit them with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of oil. We're just going to throw them on the grill raw. So, if you don't mind, here, I'll put you back over here to look at what's happening. Now we've hit 145, and I'm really hoping we don't go over this. Like, please, let's not get over 145, because we want mid-rare. Alright, so now I got my tomatoes over here. We're going to grill these puppies up. Let's bring you back over here. Like moving you around a little bit. Oh, there we go. It's kind of chaotic over here. I want to use some of these peppers too. And I don't want to really do anything to them because nothing's going to really stick to them. So I'm just going to toss those over here on the grill. And these tomatoes, man, I'm loving them. So I'm gonna hit them with some olive oil. Swash them around a little bit, hit them with some more olive oil. I want to hit them with some freshly cracked black peppercorn. Toss. You can never have enough, like when it comes to this. Oh, okay, yes you can, because that's enough. And then I'm gonna also, let's hit them with a little bit of our Celtic sea salt. Some Celtic sea salt here. Man, look at it compared to regular salt. It's like gray in color. It's coarse. It's kind of clumpy. It's almost kind of moist. Like, dude, this stuff is the truth. And yeah, we're gonna hit them with a little bit of that. We'll toss those puppies around a little bit, and that salt, pepper, and oil. And then let's go over here to the grill. And there we go. There's our grill. So I'm just gonna toss these tomatoes on here. Ah, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Spread them out a little bit. I don't want to grill them for very long. I want to grill them kind of hot and not for very long because I don't want, like that one right there, the guts are already trying to fall out. That's not what we want. We just want a little nice sear on them. Oh man, that is good. That smells great. And we got some peppers over here too. We really decided to toss some peppers in. 146, man, I overshot. I overshot my lamb by 1 degree so far. So it's okay. It's not the end of the world. We're just gonna hope that this 146 doesn't go to 147. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it, Lammy. Get off my food, plus. Sear on those tomatoes, and we're going to start flipping our tomatoes now. They've been oiled up, they've been over here. We're not trying to stew them. We're just, trying to grill them. Just a little bit. We're going to give them a little bit of something. A little bit of smoky flavor. We're trying to give them a little bit of life so that, they'll be hanging out on our pitas that are lamb. Oh, there we go. Boom. We're just gonna keep on grilling up those tomatoes. Here, we're gonna turn these peppers over just a little bit. Just a little bit, like the whole way. Boom. There it is. It's very hot, if you were wondering. And I'm gonna go find a bowl that's not plastic. I don't want to put. I would love to put these back in there like juices, but I want to find a bowl that's not plastic to stick these back in. So I will be right back. And you just keep watching this stuff. We're still at 146. We haven't hit 147, and I'm very thankful for that. We're back over here. Keep turning them the same way we kept turning them before. Check it out. We're just going for, a little light grill on these. The grill temp is like waning a little bit. It's still hot, but not as hot as it was before. Little flavor infusion on our tomatoes is what we're going for. And then we're going to take these tomatoes off, and then I'll throw the pitas on here and heat those up. So 146, we didn't go over 146. We went 1 degree over our 145, which I don't think is terribly bad, but ain't what we were going for. But man, look at this beautiful lamb rump. We dry brined it. We rubbed it in a black garlic herb paste, and we put it on here to smoke up until 130 degrees. We took it off. We ripped the band-aid off this puppy, and then we stuck it back on to reverse sear, and now we're searing our veggies. So if you just got with us, that's kind of what's been happening over here. We also made some cocktails. We grilled some, in the interim, we also did grill up some squash and zucchini here, and that's going to go nicely on our pitas. These tomatoes are going to go nicely too, and I think it's almost time for these things to come off, and I will be right back with that bowl. You know what, as a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and stick them in our squash and zucchini. Why would I not? They're veggies too. Right here. And they can cool. So these are not falling apart. These are just vine ripe tomatoes. They were on sale, so I bought them. You could use Roma tomato. You could use any sliced tomatoes you want, but you want a firm tomato. You don't want a super ripe tomato. You want something that's kind of firm. Roma tomatoes are very, very, very perfect for this. And actually, I kind of like this because they're going to sweat their tomato juices all over our other veggies. And I think that's pretty hot. Uh-oh. This one's losing its innards. Can't have that. What we do. So what we're going to do about it, we're just going to stick it in there. Yeah, here's some more. And I love all of this. This makes me very happy. Let's do our lammy. Lammy is still at 146. I'm not going to cry about 1 degree over. But, you know, you might. I don't know. But here we go. We got some little peppers over here. I'm going to put these little peppers in a little bowl. And I'm going to cover them with plastic wrap, cellophane. You know, whatever you want to call it. And that'll help the skins come off of them. And we'll have some little roasted peppers over here. We're just going to let these chill out for a minute. I think... I just wanted to do some something with corn, but I don't think I have enough coals to sustain another grilling session on this. I think my coals have pretty much run out here. So here's what we got. We got tomatoes, and we got zucchini, and we got squash, and then we have our lammy poo, who has been over here just hanging out at 146 degrees. So we're really hoping to cut into some mid-rare lamb here when this thing finally rests. Like, you know, it's hit its peak, but we want it to come down a few degrees. But I think we're running out of time in our show, and so, you know, I think we're running out of time. Like, we may come back, we may do another thing where we slice the lamb. But I don't think he's going over 146 degrees. That's what's important to me. That's the most important thing. We do have another cocktail floating around somewhere, but I don't know where it is right now. And if you're here with us on Bicycle Day and for the Easter weekend, for the holiday weekend, if you're more of an Earth Day person, welcome and thank you for being in here. We love all of you. And just thank you for checking out what we got going on here. So I think I'm going to end it here. And we may come back. We may not. I don't know. But if we do, we hope to see you on the other side. And thank you for being with us. These guys, we're going to close that lid on them. Move that over just a time. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you for being a part of this. Sorry, I'm not as talented as Taylor is. Taylor disappeared. I don't know where she went, but she's better at reading the comments. I'm sorry that I didn't get to respond to your comments, but thank you so much for being in here. And I'm going to try to figure out how to stop this madness.